They're walking on you!
Come on, Meg! Let's go!
Go, Megan! Go, Megan!
Come on, they got you! Let's go!
Good job to you!
Yeah, Meg.
Race of the morning. That's the third varsity heat 2. We of course just saw heat 1 go by. Temple in lane 3, Northeastern University lane 2, and Radcliffe in lane 1. So of course the two Charles River rivals, Northeastern and Radcliffe, sitting right next to each other. It's a clean start across the board though. All 4 boats out pretty quick. We'll see in just a few moments exactly how margins are shaping up, though Radcliffe does look to be an early leader. And as these crews come by us, indeed, it's Radcliffe out with an early lead. We saw them quick off of the starting blocks in the third varsity 8. Heat 2, it's Radcliffe leading Northeastern. And it's Drexel perhaps a little bit off the pace. Temple keeping themselves right with our 2 leaders. Radcliffe, Northeastern, then back to Temple, then half a length back to Drexel. And Northeastern just a couple seats rather behind Radcliffe. Although Temple is on the move, Temple's starting to surge ahead. So our 3 leaders very tightly packed here. That's Radcliffe, now Temple over Northeastern. Northeastern running third, then back to Drexel as these crews move through the 500. Justin, will hand it over to you.
6 inches ahead of the Owls of Temple, and now it is Drexel, who was very game in the first 500, slipping back slightly off the pace. But boy, do we have a good race 1 through 3 here in the second heat of the third varsity 8. Radcliffe is striking a game 36. A lot of energy in the boat, also a lot of white water off the finishes. There's more speed to be had in that crew, but there is certainly a tremendous amount of vigor. Right now, Temple is making a push, coming up level, exchanging the lead with Northeastern on every stroke. And it is now Temple that has pushed into a 6-inch lead in second place. So we have Radcliffe, 7 women on the bow of Temple, and Northeastern less than 1 seat back, 6 inches between the two, who are striking exactly with one another. Catch and finish together, bows surging together, and it is Temple holding a 6-inch lead.
Come
while
on, Meg.
Radcliffe
Come on,
pushes
Temple.
himself out to a useful advantage, coming up to the 1,000-meter mark. Drexel is hanging on gamely, just a little bit of open water behind that battle between Temple and Northeastern. And it is Temple now who is showing speed in the middle of the race course. They have now moved their bow ball onto the 6th seat of the Radcliffe crew and have gotten themselves up to a full deck lead, deck plus maybe 3 seats for Temple in second place. Can they continue to make progress against this Radcliffe crew that has been leading wire to wire? That is the question. Radcliffe pushing back out. It is now Radcliffe whose stroke seat is on the bow of Temple. Radcliffe is now just clear, a little bit of daylight between them and Northeastern. Temple holding a 2-seat lead on Northeastern. Nobody's showing signs of cracking.
Come
The
on,
coxswains
Temple!
are asking for more. Temple continues to hold close water on Radcliffe and has taken another seat on Northeastern. They
Come
now
on,
have a
Temple!
4-seat advantage. It seems as though they and Radcliffe are going the same speed. They've been holding their bow ball right on the Radcliffe stroke. Radcliffe's coxswain is asking for a little bit more, trying to get that full length, and they almost have it.
Come on, Meghan! Come on, Temple!
We're going to send it now to the finish line tower for the end of this exciting race.
Thank
Come
you,
on,
Justin. And this is the
Temple!
second heat of the morning program. We are on a 10-minute center
Push
through
it,
the morning.
Temple!
The third varsity eights heat number 2 with 3 to qualify.
Let's go, Temple!
Radcliffe has the lead. They are in the near lane, and you will see that the camera position, which is on the opposite
Come on,
side
Temple,
of the
push
lake
harder!
for the following boat, is on the near side
Come
of
on,
the finish line. So
Temple!
you're getting a flipped view of
Come
what
on,
we had before,
Temple!
and that is Radcliffe on the near lane with an open water
You're
lead
getting
over
them,
Temple,
you're getting them. Go,
and
go,
Northeastern
go.
in third with
Come on,
Drexel
Temple!
in lane
Take
4
that seat.
trailing.
Come on,
3 boats will
Temple!
qualify for the final.
Come on,
Depending
Temple,
on
harder,
the
harder,
strategy
harder.
of the crews, they may in fact simply
Come
be
on,
rowing out a
Temple!
string at this point, saving themselves for the
Come
final.
on, Temple! Everything you got! Everything you got! Come on, Meghan!
Radcliffe still at 35 strokes a minute, so they are exactly taking it easy on cruise control. A little bit of pressure over there from Temple. Temple in the lane number 3 position.
They are.
Temple is also around 36 strokes a minute, so they're still fighting for the lead. This is a good race among the top 3 boats, with Northeastern in third, and then it is Drexel trailing. The top 3 will go into the afternoon final for the third varsity 8. On perfectly smooth conditions as they approach the finish, some really good rowing at the third varsity level.
Come on, Temple!
Radcliffe with near perfect form, leading by 3/4 of a length over Temple. Temple really pushing all the way down the course as they try to pull away in turn from Northeastern. Those 3 are going to qualify for the final in the afternoon.
Who are currently undefeated on the race course and looking to continue that trend here in the grand final of the 3V. Right next to them is Radcliffe, then Temple, Columbia, Yukon, and Northeastern. So a very, very good field. And again, looking to the times from this morning, Rutgers was the only crew that went under 7 minutes. They went 6:59.3. Radcliffe was next in 7:04. Then Temple 7:07, Columbia 7:07, Yukon 7:16, and Northeastern 7:12. The thing I will say is that heat times are not necessarily translating to final times, as we saw earlier in the grand final of the B4. Radcliffe came in with a time that would have put them in third or fourth, and they posted a very fast second place time. So sometimes in the heats, the crews will do what they need to do to qualify, but then conserve their energy for the finals, so the times don't tell all the stories. We're going to find out very soon. The crews are locked into the stake boats. Everybody appears to be pointed and ready to go, and we are just waiting for the official to begin polling the crews. Start here. And again, it's fun to watch the 8s get up to speed as we go. And we are indeed looking over at that Rutgers crew. You know, it's interesting. The Rutgers crew hasn't been the high striking crew. They've rode with a lot of power and a lot of dynamicism once they've gotten the blade in the water, but other crews are striking higher. And indeed, right here, that Columbia crew appears to be striking, yes, 42 strokes a minute, and to good effect. As we said, we're seeing that rating is often a symptom of speed, so early on we will watch for those crews that are coming out with high cadence. And again, as they transition down, it is Northeastern who is striking 39 strokes a minute. Everybody striding into their aerobic pace, but it is the power and length of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights that seems to have created an advantage here. The thus undefeated crew looks to be continuing their ways as they are approaching the Donahue Rowing Center. I'm watching the parallax come out of it. It is a good tight field, but it is indeed Rutgers who is 3 seats ahead of Radcliffe, who is 3 seats ahead of an incredibly tight pack that involves Columbia, Yukon, and Northeastern. It's a very tightly grouped bunch. As we turn it over to Dave here in the chase boat, it is Rutgers out in front, Radcliffe chasing closely, and then the rest of the field right on their heels.
It's Rutgers by a deck over Radcliffe. Radcliffe by a half a length over Columbia. Columbia 3 seats up on Northeastern. Northeastern a seat ahead of University of Connecticut. And that would be Temple trailing University of Connecticut by another seat. The race for the lead still is in the hands of the Rutgers crew in lane 1. This is the grand final for the 3rd Varsity 8. And the week winners in the morning generally are assigned the first 3 lanes, so you can usually expect the lanes over on the far side of the course, that's lanes 1, 2, and 3, will have some of the faster teams, the winners from the morning. That is the case here as Rutgers extends its lead over Radcliffe. That's quite a team battle going on, and I think we will see this interplay throughout today's women's Eastern sprints. Rutgers rowing at 35 strokes a minute, powering their way to the lead. It's Rutgers at 35, leading by 3/4 of a length over Radcliffe. Radcliffe rowing at 34 strokes a minute. They have a half a boat length over Columbia. Columbia just a seat up on Northeastern. Those two lead. Lead both Yukon and Temple, who are at the back of the pack. At 1,000, it's Rutgers by almost a full length over Radcliffe. Radcliffe now putting on a push, trying to break free of Columbia, and perhaps wanting to try to get back on terms with Rutgers, but Rutgers is really pouring it on in the 3rd 500. Rutgers is now open water over Radcliffe. Radcliffe still sitting 8 seats up on Columbia. Columbia is clear of Northeastern. Northeastern in 4th place has a bit of a lead over Temple and Yukon Trail. This is the 3rd Varsity Grand Final. At 1,200 meters it is Rutgers with an open water lead over Radcliffe. Radcliffe still just 9 seats up on Columbia. Columbia holding their own now with Radcliffe. They are back, but they're certainly going just about the same speed. Columbia being pushed along by Northeastern in 4th. We're going to send this over to the tower for the call to the finish.
Temple! Rutgers! Get him, Meghan, get him! Catch Columbia! Catch Columbia! Go! Catch Columbia! You got it! Go, go, go! Catch Columbia!
nice push from Columbia. Perhaps puts them in second, with Radcliffe running third. But no doubt about it, it is Rutgers looking to capture the gold in the third Varsity 8 Grand Final. Such tight racing between Columbia and Radcliffe. I really think this is going to be down to the horn at the end. I dare not pick them.
Finish line actually is like straight across. Finish line is actually yeah, the whole course. I wonder how they had a wild like 3 seconds. Yeah, they had the first
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm excited.
I wonder how they had a wild like 3 seconds. Yeah, they had the
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah, Emma!
That was so close. I can tell.
Yeah, there's two. Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, Emma! That was so close. I could tell.
Yeah, there's two. Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Hands on, like on the house.
Good job, Temple.
Nice work, ladies.
Nice work, ladies.
They're not going to do it. It's a fake toss. Now you guys have to kind of look this way. And now you can rock
Ramps and the long dock. I mean, it's just great to see that back in action.
Second place, Meghan. First place, Temple.
Yeah, Temple!
And in first place, Temple University. Bouncy, Katie Kelly, Caroline Wilson, Gabrielle Gordon, Megan Smith, Caden McInnes, Emma Alford, Ava Hugo, Katie